Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our podcast. Today, we have a guest, Awal, who is a fellow English education major and language enthusiast. Welcome, Awal. It's awesome to have you here.
Yeah, thank you, Rahman. I'm very excited to be here and to share my experiences with our listeners today.
How are you today, anyway?
I am absolutely good. And what about you?
Oh, I'm fine too. Thanks a lot. We have heard that you have been extremely immersed in the English language learning environment and have been an active member, of the language communities. Uh, uh, by the way, can you share with us how it all started and how it's been for you?
Yes, absolutely. During my college years, I actively participated in English language communities with the aim of building an environment conducive for learning and improving my language skills. Because I do realize that the first time I go to college, I feel like my English language is quite bad. And also, let me tell you, when I was in Kediri, the environment demanded the constant use of English in everyday life, which greatly motivated me, along with well structured routines that made learning easier.
That's amazing. Speaking from your personal experience, what would you say is the greatest challenge in learning a new language?
Uh, I would say like inconsistencies, because when our learning process lacks structure, our progress slows down. That is why I encourage our listeners to learn a new language, especially English, as it is a global language. To do so, one can use various methods such as podcasts, reading English books, watching videos in English, and finding conversation partner. So don't worry if you're not perfect at it. Just keep practicing and stay consistent.
Those are such great tips. Do you have any favorite resources or conversation partners that you recommended?
Yeah, definitely, I have. It's important to find resources and partners that fit your personal interest and learning style. For example, I do like listening for some podcasts. I recommend the English as a second language podcast by Voice of America or All Ears English, because those podcasts are good for us, especially beginner in English, to habituate our ears in English. And also for books, try starting with a very popular fiction. I think most of the listeners know the series of the book, like Harry Potter, or nonfiction like The Power of Habit. And also finding conversation partners uh, also can be as easy as joining a language exchange group on Facebook. Or I can also suggest you to download some one of application in Play Store that really help a lot uh, for beginners to meet new partner from all around the world, like Waki, because I used to use that application very often.
Well, speaking of what was that? What can you mention that again? Waki, is that correct? What
Yes.
is Waki like?
So the application is uh, just application for you to find a partner to speak in English, because um, most of the users of the application is from people not only in the same country as you from the, but all but also from many countries all around the world. So you can find that out to get your partner in speaking English.
Yeah, I think I'm getting interested in the apps because I've never used that apps before. So I think I'm gonna use that. By the way, I think those tips are great. Thanks for sharing those tips. And finally, from your experience, what would you say is the most importance of knowing English in today's globalized world?
Yeah, I would like to say that English is a global language that connects people from different backgrounds, cultures, and nationalities. It is important for personal and professional development as it provides individuals with more opportunities to learn and connect with others. And also, knowing English means that you will open doors to fields ranging from medicine to film to business and many more, and can be a great asset in one's job hunt one day.
Thank you so much, Awal, for sharing your insights and experience with us. Uh, it was a pleasure having you on our show today.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Rahman. I do really hope that our listeners will find our discussion helpful and insightful, especially for beginner who really eager to learn English.
Okay, that's it for today's episode, everyone. Please check out the recommended resources and remember to stay consistent in your language learning journey. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next episode.